That. There. Okay. Okay. So, good to see everybody. Um, Anyone have a thing? You know, an improv related. Let's make sure that our mics all work so everyone say something. But
Something.
Something.
most of you I know.
I was watching reruns of Seinfeld a couple of days ago. I've noticed that a lot of them, I think, were doing improv during the. I don't know. I think that's just. I don't know if I'm right. I was just noticing that how Cosmo and Seinfeld himself, they were like. I think they were like that's already improv in a lot of cases. I just want to ask that. I don't know if
Well,
it's. What do you reckon?
Seinfeld is based on a very standard improv
Ah,
format
there you go. There you
called a
go.
Harold.
Harold.
A Harold is a type of improv format that was started in Chicago many years ago. And the format is this there's an opening piece where some word gets ripped apart, and people, there's different ways of doing it, but it's an opening, little opening piece. And then after that, there are three two-person scenes that have nothing to do with one another, but they're three completely different scenes with two characters each in it. And in Harold, then there's this little group game thing, this funny little thing. And then you continue those two-person scenes, but they still have nothing to do with one another, but it's vertical. Then there's another group game, and then you take those scenes and you smash them together and see what happens when you put them all together. And that's a Seinfeld episode. You've got Seinfeld doing his improv thing, his stand-up thing. Then you have these two, commercial. Back to these two, commercial. Now we take all those plots and stuff and smash them together at the end. So that's exactly what he was doing. He wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't improvised, but it was based upon
Mm,
that format.
they still had
Well,
a script, but most of it was all free jam.
I
No?
like to say if you're a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm, like Larry David is mostly improv. He's just being an
They're
awful
also
person.
improv. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he has been. Larry David is the inspiration for George Costanza in
Oh, was
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
he?
He's
Oh, that's a good trivia. I didn't know that.
who
Hmm.
have for yeah,
Um,
yes, he like
I'm one of the 6 Americans who didn't like Seinfeld and don't like Curb Your Enthusiasm, but that's
oh,
okay. I'm not saying that they're
okay.
bad. I just kind of felt eh. And over here, anyway, it was back when Seinfeld was on. It
It's
was
massive, huh? Everybody's done.
you couldn't go to
Even
work
here.
without hearing people
Yep.
doing Seinfeld episodes behind you.
Right. Right.
It was awful. Um,
Well, even here, it was a huge hit.
oh, I imagine. So anytime something's popular, I think, okay, what's wrong with that? Something's wrong with it. Lots of people like it. It can't be
Well,
any good. Um,
well,
so
Larry David is my hero because he used to write for SNL, and his
Was he?
anecdote they
Oh,
always say is that yeah he quit. Well, he told SNL like I quit, and then he realized he lost his job, so he came back Monday like nothing happened.
nah.
So he told Lord Michaels like I quit, and then the Monday he came back like he didn't say it at all. So he's a very fascinating person.
uh, I once started a job without having been hired at the company. I did. I knew that the big boss was on vacation, and he had talked about hiring me, but he never actually said yes. So I just showed up Monday morning with stuff, and where's my time card? What are you talking about? Yeah, Billy said I start on today. Oh my God, we better get you all set up, and so by the time Billy came back 2 weeks later, I already had gotten my first paychecks and all that, and so he thought that
you
the
were
other
on the
guy
payroll.
he
You were
thought
on the payroll.
he thought the other guy hired me. I just showed up and said, "Yeah, I'm hired." Uh,
You're on
Fake
the
it till you make
payroll.
it.
That's amazing.
Like a real
it's
fake it
true.
till you make it.
Exactly. Well, I wasn't faking it, but I faked being hired. That's
It's
true.
amazing.
Yeah, isn't
The
it?
only,
True.
I think the closest thing I
True
got was
imposter
going to
syndrome.
getting
Like a
free
true
food from a
imposter.
wedding in a way. Closest thing I've got. Hey, there's a wedding.
Wedding crasher.
I'm hungry. I'm sure that's good food right
Yeah.
there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was a job crasher. Yeah. I finally told him, it was at a Christmas party later that year. I said, I shouldn't tell you this, but neither one of you guys ever actually hired me. Really? Yeah, that's the way.
That's an attest to all the homeless, all the jobless, unemployed.
Ah. And
I
a month later, I quit anyway. So that was the end of it. What about improv? Anything strike you or thinking about stuff or anything we've done, anything you've done?
I just asked about like if for example you're an working actor, then you are used to Meissner, then like um you you have a like switch on improviser mode and switch on actor mode for the like techniques like that?
That's a good question. It depends on different people approach it different ways. Um, for instance, tonight we did a show at my theater, and our normal Friday night show is we have stand-up comedians who do 5 to 7 or 8 minutes, and then the improv troupe comes on and does improv based upon their stand-up bit, and then the next comedian comes on, and then we do that again. So and we keep doing that. And tonight, for me, one of the comedians wasn't going to show up, so I had to do stand-up too. And I wasn't ready. I didn't have anything prepared, but I did it anyway. And I had to switch from stand-up mode to from improviser mode to stand-up mode to improviser mode, and it takes a little, takes a bit of a leap. But yes, for actors too, we have a woman in our troupe who is an actor, who has done not only commercials, but she's been in some shows that you might have even seen, and she, smaller parts and all that, but she is an actor, and that's what she gets paid to do. And she is beginning to. She's told me this. She's beginning to realize that learning the Tao of Improv type of improv is helping her with acting. So she's in the cast, but she's now signing up and taking the courses just to get out of that crazy improv-y mode and to try to do improv like an actor. But it differs depending upon where you are or who you're doing it with. What kind of director you have, what kind of improv you're doing. We try, at least in our main shows, to do improv that is like acting. We try not to do too much of the goofy stuff. We try, it's still funny and strange, but we try to remember Meisner, and we do Meisner techniques when we practice and rehearse. So it can't hurt you, if you're doing acting like improv and your partner is doing goofy improv, at least your scene's going to be slightly better because of you. That's how I look at it.
Well, sorry, when you say acting improv means that you're running with a certain structure.
No,
a
it
narrative?
means grounded acting as opposed to here's a funny thing I just thought of.
Okay.
It means treating it like an actor, like an actor who doesn't happen to have a script but knows that it's all going to work out. So you, as opposed to crazy idea, crazier idea, crazy idea, goofy idea, crazier idea. which is, it's fine, but it's not improv acting. It's just being funny, which is fine. But so yeah, so that's the kind of thing that we try to do. That we try to keep it, if not real, grounded. That's what we try to do.
Sir,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
related
Sir.
to Joy, because we're already in Meissner level 3. Originally, we just thought it's just a repetition thing, but it's so useful even for our purpose. Just being truthful at the moment. Don't think. Don't be aware. Actually, it helps for me. Some people don't like it, but I like it.
Well, here's what I found. Starting this coming Tuesday for me, uh, 8 of my Tao students are in one group joining the cast of our theater, joining my team and joining the
Wow.
cast. Now, most of them have had very little training before me, before this kind of thing. So they've had less to unlearn. Their go-to isn't silly. Their go-to is grounded in acting and all that sort of stuff. So most of the people in the cast now do this this way, but they've had to unlearn or get rid of some of the stuff that they've learned in the past over the years that just doesn't serve us anymore. So the newer people don't really have anything that they have to get rid of. They don't have to forget stuff. So it will be really interesting to see how these newer people transform the cast from the people who are doing it the way we want it, but deep inside they were taught a different way. So it's almost like a new generation of improviser there. So I think it's useful. I think it's I think anybody can be silly. I don't think you need to take a class in that. I don't think you need to practice it too much either. I mean, if you're goofy and silly, I can't teach you to be goofier and sillier. And it's fine, but it's nice to have a plan B. It's nice to have another thing that you can do to be able to play all the keys on the keyboard, not just the funny tinkly ones up on the top. But yes, we down here at least we refer to improvisers as improv actors, and we try to remind ourselves that that's what we're trying to be. I'm not an actor. I don't want to be one. I don't ever want to be in a movie or a play, or I don't want that. That's not for me. So I don't think of myself as an actor. But we have people who are.
Like, what's an example of an actor, improv actor? Who's an example? I,
David
I,
Rosowski,
okay,
Joe Bill,
Joe Bill.
um, Susan Messing. There's a lot of them. I can send you guys a link to some of their pieces on it, and you can see what I'm talking about. Um, there's plenty of them. There are plenty of actors who started off in improv and who became actors through their improv. You know,
Yeah. And
and became good actors. You know.
I think it's what I guess, like you said, like if improv is for you or acting is for you, because like I had like a classmate who was an actor, and she did. I mean, she finished improv here in the Philippines, and she was very good, but she eventually quit because she was so scared about the vulnerability of improv. Like she can take notes and everything, but like she is so. I think she really takes the note of being vulnerable to heart. So she's really scared of saying something really truthful, and that's why she gets scared of doing improv.
Well, I would think
Yeah,
that an
so
actor is if you are an actor, then vulnerability is probably what you're supposed to be doing. So I don't know. I mean, all the great actors are vulnerable when they're working.
Yeah, I agree.
S-
Yeah,
Uh,
but
I
now she's
so,
believe in
just doing
that too.
yeah.
but
Like
I
she
do
likes
know.
the safety of like script. That's the
I
thing.
know.
Like yeah, she likes
Mm,
the
Yeah,
safety of the script, but she's a very good improv actress as well. But like I really like she's like I feel safer when there's a script, so I know that I won't go out of bounds. I guess there's
yeah.
something that'll keep me.
I think a
Yeah,
lot of that has to do with the way people are taught and the people that they've worked with.
yeah,
Because if you're taught that if what you're doing isn't funny all of the time, every time you're on the stage, every minute, then you're not doing a good job. If you're taught that, then yes, of course, I'd be scared too. But if my job was simply to connect with the person on stage and go wherever it goes, well, I don't know how much easier that could be. But if you're not taught that that's the goal, if you think that some crazy, funny, plotty thing is the goal and you've got to keep trying to reach that every time, that is scary, and I wouldn't want to do that myself. But for me, scripted stuff is scary because I got to memorize it. And particularly on stage. It's one thing in a movie where you can cut, do it again, but on stage, if you screw up, or if even if you don't screw up, but the other person does, you're never safe. You're never safe. I've done that, and I've been in plays and things where somebody just screwed up all the time. There was one play in particular where every play somebody kept screwing it up, and it was it was horrible. It was stressful. So, I get it. I have a niece who is an actor, and she's out in L.A. and all that, and she's scared to death of improv. So I get it. Yes, Ella.
yeah, I just want to add up that this is actually one of the things that I learned from improv. Remember the first time that I joined this class, I said I wanted to learn to be more spontaneous because my training, I had to unlearn that because I used to read everything on the prompt and everything had to be verbatim. But when you learn how to be vulnerable and expose yourself and still own it, I mean, there's more freedom.
Yeah, and it's often helpful, I guess, as an actor too, but also as an improv actor, to keep remembering that the things that are coming out of your mouth on the stage and the things you're doing, you're not doing them. The character that you're playing is doing them. So if you inhabit the character, then if there's any blame attached to anything that you say or do, the character gets to blame, not you. You're in the clear. The character said that. I didn't. I don't know what the hell that character was thinking, but I would never normally say that. So you're not there. You've got a stand-in that's doing stuff for you, so you can hide behind that. And I've known a bunch of actors who only had personalities when they were on the stage. When they were off the stage, they were as dull as could be. They had zero. They were blank. When they got on the stage, whatever character they were playing, they just inhabited that character, and they were incredible. But take them off the stage, blank. So, I get it. It's all about the character you're playing, as far as I'm concerned. Any other improv-y things? Nope. Okay. Anything you want to particularly focus on?
Meisner.
Well, I don't really want to do Meisner
No, I'm just
online.
kidding.
I avoid it, but
I'm feeling like I'm on a soapbox because Sondheim passed away. So I've been listening to Sondheim this morning. So that's
Sondheim, yes.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I've been jamming with Dawn, so I've been feeling musical lately. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I wish we could do musical improv, but we can't.
Yeah.
For just because of the
That's
technology.
this is how I'm feeling right
No,
now.
we can talk if you
Feeling
fly here again.
Buy me a ticket. Set me up in a hotel. Tell me there's no COVID, and
Yeah.
turn the air conditioning down to 67, and I'm good.
Okay.
I'm there.
The COVID situation, we're now better than America.
You what?
We're now in a better shape for COVID than
Than
America.
America? Well,
Yeah, and Europe, especially Europe.
yeah. Well, everybody's better than Europe,
Yeah.
except maybe Brazil, or Russia. Um, so any other anything else you want to that we normally kind of tackle that you want to brush up on, or nothing?
Is it a no? Is it question? Is it this is a noob question? Is it can you mix the two like traditional acting, improv, and is it advisable or you shouldn't?
Oh, sure, you can. You do. I don't.
Okay.
There's almost no line between them if you're doing them well. I'll send you links to some people who are doing who have done some really interesting improv. It was funny, but it's clearly acting. It's clearly not just goofiness. It's clearly it's hard to draw a line between acting and what they're doing. You can easily not easily, but you can easily find people who do that. And audiences, if they don't expect that, but you give it to them and it works and it's done well, they usually really love it. It's like, oh shit, I did not know that existed. So,
Yeah, it's I'm sometimes I'm having a hard time detecting, noticing what that's actually acting. Oh, that's actually an improv line. One of my favorite movies. Um, any Monty Python movie for me was were they doing that?
no,
Were those guys? It
no,
was just plain acting.
no, they were not improvising.
Okay, that looked like it in
No,
okay.
no. It was hard enough to get them to read the scripts. Graham was drunk most of the time, so there's no way. But no, they wrote it. That's what they did. They wrote everything. They knew how to improv from their college days and all that, but no, it's all written.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find something for you. Uh, I bet you I can. Hang on.
Like, I guess if you watch maybe like 30 Rock, like they have a script, but they go off board from that, right? They have a specific script, then they have like another 5 minutes to change the script if they want to, right? It's scripted, and then they change it.
Where in
Hmm.
30 Rock they change it
Yeah,
on
30 Rock, like
on
the
the
cost,
spot.
like I mean, like they write a script, right? And then they give a little time for the actors to say something, like to improvise a bit in the lines, depending on the director, right? Uh,
Well, what Second City did mostly was they did a lot of improv in house. They would do a lot of improv, but not perform it for people. They perform it for one another, which would give them ideas for sketches. And they would take the improv and say, oh, those are interesting characters. Let's write a sketch from that. And I've done that before when we needed sketch. I just have people do heralds or do big improv pieces, and we would just sit there and write down what we saw, and then we just assign, okay, here's yours, here's yours, here's yours. Go back and write a sketch based on those characters. So that's what they did, and rarely did they do it for an audience. On Sundays they used to do it just for an audience, but mostly it was sketch. Let me see. I've got something here. Let me see if I can do this.
That's interesting.
Is this
And they
possible to
write
do?
it.
I forget now how to do this. I could probably share this thing with you. Hold on. Let me see how to do this. I haven't done it in a while.
So
To
through
share
the
to share a
through the
thing. which you will actually like.
There's
How
this.
how do you do it? I haven't done that in so long. It's share, share. There we go. Share. This if I disappear, it's because I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. I've forgotten how to do this particular thing. Share screen. Chrome tab. Share tab audio. This. Okay. Hang on, hang on. This might work. Sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't always. Okay. All right. Here's a Rosowski. It's a short piece, a Rosowski thing. And you can take a look. And if it doesn't work, we'll see.
Are you gonna eat your peanuts? Are you gonna eat your peanuts? Are you gonna eat your peanuts? They don't feed us enough on these flights.
No, nothing.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Usually I bring one of those things so you can't recline your seat, but I didn't bring it today.
I wasn't going to recline.
Okay, good.
I have a back injury.
Oh, really? So do I. Sciatica?
We're not sure yet.
Oh. Because I couldn't see the top of your head. I thought you were a little boy when I sat down. A lot of little kids don't eat peanuts. A lot of allergies.
I'm a dwarf.
I thought you liked to be called little people.
I'm not a politically correct dwarf. Listen,
Were you in The Wizard of Oz?
I'm 31 years old.
I don't know when they made it. This is one of my favorite Everybody Loves Raymond. You should watch it. Seriously, the relationship with the parents living next door.
I really need some rest. Okay? I'm doing a seminar first thing in the morning, and I'd like to sleep on the plane.
Are you a life coach? Because I'm going to that seminar.
Yes, I'm a life coach.
It's so funny. I have to go to Kansas City to get my life coached.
What?
That's where the seminar is, Kansas City.
Oh, I thought you were a life coach as well.
No, I'm getting my life coached.
What's your name?
Marissa
What?
Hannigan.
Toby Schwartz.
Toby, on your profile, I couldn't tell you were a dwarf.
Marissa, I'm a dwarf.
That's why you did from here up.
And I was standing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, can a dwarf coach my life? I mean, I have different dreams. I have different problems. I'm tall.
No. No.
No, you can't coach my life. I know I don't have different problems.
No, I can't coach your life.
What am I going to do in Kansas City?
Go to watch a Royals game.
Okay.
what's that? What's that?
99.
Did they have a skeleton to do that? To do that, or who started the whole? They were starting in the on the plane, and
No,
how did that start?
no. Just we're doing improv. You sit down and you start talking.
So who was
That's what they do.
leading? Who
What?
who was leading the? I found that the girl was doing more of the
No, she has
singing.
things that she does, and he has things that he kind of does, and that's what they do. That's why they work so well together. But you know, I think you could call that acting. At no point were they trying to be silly or funny. Everything came from something, and it was grounded. It was close to acting. If I
Yeah,
told you that was written and they were actors, you'd probably believe it. So
I believe it. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, that's you wanted to see the line between acting and improv. That's one that I happen to have handy, a short one. So let's just do some scenes and see if we can stay grounded. That was, I mean, it's weird. It's a dwarf life coach. I mean, okay, fine. It's a politically incorrect dwarf life coach, and so what? It felt real. So let's do that. If you like, I will throw some prompts up at you. But we can try that. And if there's something in particular that you feel that you need to work on, let me know, and we'll punch that up. So let's get started then. I'll do what I do. I'll get some of you out of the way and get me out of the way, and then you just do your thing for a few minutes. So I've got Ella and Joy next to one another right now, so that's who starts. There. Okay. Get rid of the names so you won't use them. Is there anything in particular you need, or you just want to go?
Go with flow.
Sounds good. Okay. If I throw a little banner up there to prompt you, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. Okay. Go ahead.
What? What?
Wow,
You
you've
like it?
changed a lot since high school.
A lot actually has changed in me.
God, you look like a
You
Miss
like what?
Universe.
Do you like what you see?
Of
The
course.
new me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not
like
the boyish Ella anymore, right?
yeah, of course. You're way better.
I, you're too nice.
God, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. So how are you?
I'm fine. I I'm okay.
Uh, did you mean the relationship didn't work? You
Yeah.
and yeah, because I knew it. Well, you should have listened to me back then.
I'm sorry for taking him away from you.
Now I feel sorry for you. I feel more sorry for you experiencing everything that I should have experienced with him. It wasn't meant for me. All the pain and the suffering, they weren't meant for me. They were meant for you. So I feel more sorry for you.
Are you still angry?
Me angry? Why should I? Why should I be angry? Look at me now, Joy. Look at me.
No. I want to have that bravery with you. Like what you have now. You're so brave.
Yeah, it took a lot of courage for me to accept what you did to me.
you're an inspiration.
Thank you. So if I next time that next time I have a dog, I will not tell you anymore because you take all my pets, especially that one, especially Bruno, my favorite dog, who died
Can
of
we
cancer
can,
in your
can,
arms.
can we can
In
we
your arms,
restart?
baby.
Can we
Restart what?
restart?
Restart
Our
what?
our friendship as BFF.
After you took Bruno away from me, I mean, I'm okay knowing you from my childhood, from my teenage years, but right at the moment you took Bruno away from me, I said to myself, no, it's okay. I mean, we can be like this, right? We can be civil.
Wait, wait.
Oh,
Peace offering.
I know. You know what my weakness is. You know, no, no,
Come
no,
on.
no,
Come on. Come on. Don't be such a hard ass.
no, no.
Come on. I know you love this.
No, you're gonna give it
Like,
again to me, and then you're gonna take away again when you feel
no.
like doing so. That's
I
not fair.
learned.
No, no.
No, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I wouldn't risk it for the second time around. I'm so lucky to have you. You're such one of a kind friend. I wouldn't see another one.
Okay, but only if you take this, so it'll be a fair energy exchange.
Okay. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Take this. Yeah. Oh my God, you're such
Oh,
a sweet
it's so
friend.
cute.
I thought I'm the one to give, but you also give me.
Of course. I mean, karmic balance, right?
Yeah, karmic balance. You taught me that.
So adorable. Is is it okay if I name her Joy? Your name?
Of course. If it's okay, I name her Marinella. Complete
Yeah,
name.
go ahead. Yeah, of
Marinella,
course.
Marinella, Marinella. Like that.
Joy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was cute. All right. Cute. Good.
I miss you, Joy.
I took away the names, but you used them anyway.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay. I'm sure it was just random. You randomly named her Joy and you randomly named her Marinella, but that's cool. Any thoughts before we move on?
I was enjoying the subtext. I think Ella did the subtext when she said, "I'm okay. Look at me. I'm okay." That was a good subtext. I think it was meaning something else, but you're saying something else. I don't know if I was wrong, but that's what I got. That's what
Yeah,
I
you're
got
right.
from that, and I wanted to see more of those underlining subtext. I don't know. I just
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the say one thing but you really mean another thing.
right, right. I was hoping that you guys would have gone to that trajectory and you would be like do like a mean girls kind of thing and be like, "Oh, you're so
Oh yeah.
nice. Oh, I miss you so much, bitch." You know, that's always a fun thing to watch.
But hey, you have to admit puppies are cute. Okay,
Were there puppies really?
that's what I thought they were. I mean, Bruno's dead, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy the other puppies. Okay, so let's move along. I'm gonna get rid of that. People next to each other. I'm gonna remove your names. You can call each other Joy and Marinella if you want, but that's the only thing. That's it. Try to not worry about plot, which they didn't. Try to not worry about where it's going, and try to respond like a natural person, and see what happens.
So, tell me more.
Well, Jane, you know Jane, right?
Yeah.
So Jane was looking at me with eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So I,
That seems proper. In what way? I mean, what? How did she look at you?
she, when I say she looked at me with eyes, you know what I mean, right? I mean, a teacher is not supposed to see a student that way, and here she is, a student looking at me that way. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Okay, I think I get what you're saying. It's like drinking from a fountain, if you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Right. It's like watering my plants, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like spilling your Coca-Cola into a Pepsi-Cola cup.
Oh, I know what you're saying. It's like wringing my wet blanket. You know that. You know what I'm saying, right?
It's like putting mustard on a hamburger that's already got mustard on it.
That's like a double mustard.
You see what I mean? I mean, it's a problem, right? What the hell
You know
am
what
I
you
going
call
to do?
You know what you call double mustards, right? It's like mustardizing. You're mustardizing your life. I think that's what's happening.
Now I'm not sure if you're getting what I'm talking about.
Hold on. I don't think you're understanding.
Coming on to me. I'm her teacher, for God's sakes.
Oh.
That's what you meant, right? I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
What were you meaning? What were you talking? What were you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's a teacher. It's illegal, especially where you're from. It's probably illegal. You'll probably go to jail if you kept doing that. I think it's time for you to just.
I'm not doing it. She's coming on to me.
Hey,
Are you?
okay. You're teaching. You teach in a special school. Do you understand? As a special school,
Right.
they're not really. Their faculties aren't really. If you know what I'm saying,
That's
the lettuce isn't in the sandwich. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to get my ass fired. I didn't even do anything.
Scene. I love that game. I
don't know what the hell what's happening.
Yeah. That scene was, a coffee cup with two handles, if you know what I'm saying. That's funny. That's a good way to do things. To have a catchphrase or to agree on things that are meaningless.
I think that line, "Do you know what I'm saying?" always has a sinister ring. It makes it a bit sexual.
Well, actually, Wednesday night I had my students all every time they would do a two-person scene in the class, I would have them start the scene with some nonsense thing that people say at the beginning of their sentences. We'd give them a thing like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, but, or hey, to be perfectly honest, or not for nothing, but it's the stupid things that people say that don't mean anything.
Right.
And just having them make that the first line of their scene caused them to be very random in their beginnings. So they didn't, so the plot was gone. Just one little stupid line like that. And
Right.
they would, without me telling them to, they would come back and use the phrase again. And the more often they used it in the scene later on, the better it was, this catchphrase stuff. So it's a good technique. Any other thoughts? Anyone?
I just had a hard time trying not to laugh when
It
Don
was
said
funny. I was
putting
laughing.
mustard and when there's already mustard.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've all been mustardized.
Mustardized.
I know I have been.
I
Um,
have.
Good thing I like mustard. Okay, let's swap it up. We got here. Bye, right? You're all ready to go. Got your unmute ready to go, and I'm gonna toss you in there with Vincent. Why? Because I can. Here we go. Let me get out of your way. I'm out of your way now. You know what to do. Go ahead. Wait, wait.
This this painting, it really hits you. Like I
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
That painting, yeah, it really hits me. Yeah, it
Yeah,
hits
but
me here.
I'm surprised that you put the
Here.
raccoon there. Like, yeah, there. Like the raccoon with a broken heart. It's
Oh,
such
the
an enigma.
raccoon.
Yeah, the raccoon, right?
I
The
put the
raccoon.
raccoon there because of, flavor, spice.
Yeah,
Because as an
okay. So like
artist, you need to express yourself.
so like
Raccoon.
like pumpkin spice, I guess. I got pumpkin spice. I then just drinking a lot of Starbucks. Oh, okay. So this is like a
Yeah,
deconstruction of
yeah,
this is a deconstruction
something
of how
like that.
Starbucks make you feel
Yeah,
when
something
you
like
don't get
that.
that planner, when you don't get that Starbucks planner. I feel
Oh,
it,
you know
yeah.
what? Yes, yes. I can feel your frustration. Like, if you don't get the planner, same
Yeah.
as my painting. Do you feel the frustration from my painting,
Yeah.
from my
That like
artwork? Like,
yeah.
oh my God,
One
oh
more
my God.
sticker, but I didn't get it, and I didn't get the planner. My life is disorganized. My life is just like without a planner, the Starbucks planner. Just
Oh my God.
it makes
Joe,
you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Like
Joe,
you've been
Joe, Joe,
yes.
Joe, I'm so sorry to hear about that one sticker. And you didn't
Yeah.
get your Starbucks planner.
I know. I know. It's just that you know I didn't put it on the app. I got the paper sticker thing, and it just crumpled like,
Yes,
and then like my
I know. Do you want me to give you a planner instead? Like,
yeah, organize my
some of
yeah. You can organize. No, but your art is healing enough. Your art heals me.
how
Like I
about
kind of
this, Joe? How about this? Do you want to have my painting with the raccoon? With the
yeah
spices like pumpkin spice. Do you want that
yeah.
for
It
you
will
to
just
be
like
able
push
to
over here.
overcome?
Yeah, it
Yes,
will
yes,
just
that's correct.
it will fit the space.
Oh,
Yeah,
per-
it it,
perfect.
it
You
will
know what?
heal my
That's so
heart.
perfect.
It will heal
No,
my heart.
yes, yes. It will not just heal your heart, but also your soul, right?
K-
I'm
I don't
really
know what I can
sorry,
do.
Joe.
I don't know what I can do for you for this painting. Can I
No,
treat
no,
you out
no,
for
no, no, no. I will give you the painting. Hold on, hold on.
Okay, okay,
Oh, here's the painting.
okay,
It's all
okay. Thank
yours.
you.
Take it.
I hope I don't get tears. I hope I don't get tears over it. Those are tears of joy.
It's okay. That's all yours in exchange of your planner from
Yeah,
Starbucks.
I can treat you to Starbucks if you want. That's all I could do. Is that okay?
Star Starbucks. Is that where you actually like drink uh book coconut?
Yeah, there's
What's
like a
Starbucks?
star.
What's Starbucks again?
Starbucks is, I guess, is a product of our American colonization, and that I just want to feel like
Oh,
uh, the
I
pain of
see, I see.
colonization and
Sure.
but we do have like a like a Starbucks with a coconut frappuccino, if that's what I can.
Wow, I love that coconut frappuccino. You know what,
Yeah.
Joe? Um, I'm going to paint another, painting with coconut
Okay.
frappuccino. And,
Okay.
that makes me inspired, like,
Inspired. So,
a true artist.
it's
Yes.
like, is it?
That's a good
Is it? I guess
idea.
it's healing your heart as well. I guess I can slowly
I
see the
know,
heart.
I know. I know
Yeah.
it's like the creativity, the imagination is all over the place
Yes. Yes.
because
Yes.
of
Yes.
you.
Yes.
I
Yes.
do hope that you also overcome your frustration because again.
Scene, scene,
I know. I know. I know.
scene, scene.
I
I
know. I
can't
know.
stand to see a grown
We'll get
man
our life
cry.
fixed.
Okay. Yes. I live in Florida, which is also a product of American colonization. So that's where American colonization and Cuban colonization meet in South Florida. It's really fun. Um, any thoughts? That was fun.
That was coconuts, man. That was real coconuts.
That's
Yeah.
fun because it's the first time I met Bai. So I've not seen Bai online. So I've only so it's fun to
Yeah.
play with someone completely
It's
new. It was
it's
scary
a
at first,
it's a
but
universal language. Any thoughts from anybody?
I just like the coconuts. That was funny.
Well,
it
I
was
like
kind of
the
like
agreement. I like the agreement. You know, the not necessarily arguing, which is fine. It's arguing's fine too. But it was nice to. It's refreshing to see the yes, 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 yes. It's kind of cool and unusual. So that's nice. Okay, I'm going to jump over now.
I
I've got
love
Lilith. Oh, you had something? Oh, we got
I
Lilith
love the
and
shift, the sudden.
what's that?
I
I
love
didn't hear you.
the shifting of emotion, the
Emotions.
No, wait.
sighing of Byron. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a sudden extreme crying.
yeah.
It's
And
comedic
that
for
sort of
me.
yeah, that sort of thing works even better online. I don't. It doesn't work better, but in other words, it makes online improv twice as good. It's like if you want to make online improv really come alive, throw more emotion in. Okay, we got Lilith, and I'm going to go back to the beginning. Ella gets a second turn because I said so. There we go. There we go. Because she was the first one up, so now she's the last one in. And guess what her name isn't going to be? Okay. Bye.
That look,
What
that
look?
look again.
What look again?
The way you look at me.
What?
What? been through this.
Not again. To get straight to the point.
Hmm. You already have 3 kids. Don't give me that look.
Now, I don't want to assume there is a problem unless you tell me so. So speak
You
out.
know,
I mean, 3
that
kids,
look,
but you still
that
can't communicate that very well.
that look raises my temperature.
So it's my fault. So it's my okay. It's my fault again. See, if
Yeah.
there is a problem, let's talk about it like adults, right?
Hmm. There again, you did it again.
What?
That look.
What?
The look that happens at night when it's cold.
What do you mean when it's cold? It's always cold with you.
What? Now you tell me
There, I
that?
said it.
I
There,
thought
I
you
said
were
it.
warming me up.
Warming you up with that, with a blanket.
Huh.
Yeah, I know you like it when
The
you're
last
about to
time
sleep.
you
I
warmed
tuck
me
you in.
up, we had our second kid.
Oh my god. So
And
it's
now
my
you
fault
say
then.
now you say it's cold?
It's my fault then.
Huh. Yeah, it's your fault. You are maybe it's not your fault. Your fault that you're irresistible.
Jack, we have 3 kids
Hmm.
already.
Consecutively.
Yeah, but you still never let me finish.
I finished fast. Sorry. Yes, we do have problems. And we only talk about this at this time finally. You can't even look at me. Oh,
So what you want?
41 degrees now.
Oh my god.
Okay. I was hoping that would come back. Good fun. Any thoughts or comments about that? That was fun.
Finishing fast. Biologically speaking, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can't argue with that.
That's right.
One thing I discovered because I don't know what to do. So when she said finish, I just repeated the word finish, and that word came out.
Yeah, that's what all guys say.
I love that Ella was so I don't know, turned off or surprised.
Okay. So let's go one by one, and I get to play with you. And you might see really strange facial expressions from me because I'm getting leg cramps for some reason.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I'm sitting here going, so if I look like a pirate, that's why.
Drink
But I
water.
Eat bananas.
I know, I've got them inside. So you just have to be near them, right? You don't have to actually eat them. Okay, let's go. I'll go reverse because we keep picking on Ella. So Don's over in the corner there. So we'll start with that person. Did I already get rid of him? I just got rid of him, for God's sake. There we go. Here we are. There! Ha! All right. Let's get started before my leg falls off.
Yep. All right. So I'll push you on the swing, and then you push me.
Oh, wait a minute. What? This is a transaction now. Come on, Timmy. I mean,
I don't want you. I don't want your leg to fall off. So obviously,
my leg's not gonna fall off. That's
You
not.
said your leg was going to fall off.
It's not. It's just gonna metaphorically fall off, Timmy. Haven't you learned metaphors yet?
12 years old. How many metaphors could I learn?
I don't know. I'm 13 years old. Maybe there's a difference because I'm a teen and you're not.
Yeah, there is definitely a difference.
Look, I don't know about this I push you, you push me thing. I think like whoever is stronger should push the person who's weaker.
I don't want to break your leg any more than it's already broken.
Well, you're not stronger. I'm stronger. I should be pushing you. I should be pushing you so hard.
Can I do a question?
What?
Question?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm burping.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you ever burp?
I'm burping right now.
It's like an inside burp?
Yeah, I do it silently.
That's what I thought.
I
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, just the sound of it, I get triggered. You know.
Yeah, no, you do it internally.
I do most things internally. Yeah.
Other than your leg.
Forget about my leg. Forget about it.
Forget about your leg. Obviously, you're forgetting about your leg.
Not if you keep reminding me of it.
I'm afraid I'm going to hurt your leg.
Well, now I'm starting to feel pains in my leg because you mentioned it.
See, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Shit.
God damn! Now
Damn it.
I feel bad. I
You
feel like
should.
I hurt your leg. Why?
You should.
Don't tell me that I hurt your leg. I didn't hurt your leg.
I hate you, Timmy. I hate you. Look what you've done to me.
My best friend is now misshapen. It's my fault.
I still have the leg. It's not like it's gone.
Let me
But-
see your damn leg. Let me see it.
Here, right there. Look there. Right there.
There's nothing wrong with that leg.
I know that. I understand. Yes.
It's
Inside.
Internal. That's what it is. It's an inside job.
I just burped again. Thanks a lot.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Zane. Okay, who's up? Here we go. Ready?
Do you want some?
No, I've got. Thank you.
Can I have some of yours?
Well, mine are vegan.
Oh, vegan.
Yeah, so
I see.
I kind of need to have just mine. Thanks. I never
So,
eat what other people are eating around me.
oh, I'm
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry
no. You
that,
go ahead.
You know,
You go ahead. You go ahead.
did I offend you? Did I offend you?
No. Little pieces of fried pork. Why would that be offensive to a vegan?
Okay.
I'm good. No, look, I'm a self-actualized
Because-
person.
Because Bruce, you're always like this. You're always
I
like
know.
this.
Thank
You're
you.
always starting
Thank you.
conversation with an
Thank you.
argument, and then you
Thank
want
you.
us to.
No, I'm not.
You want me to feel like it's
No,
my
I'm
fault.
not.
It's always
I
my
am not.
fault.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing.
You know what, Bruce? I just want to taste your food because I think it's tasty.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Alan. I don't think you're ready for this. This is very advanced food. This is
Did you just laugh? Did you
Yeah.
just laugh aloud? Like
derisively. Yes, I yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna eat. You're gonna eat. Okay, you know what? You know what?
What?
I'm gonna
What?
let you have some. I'm gonna let you have some. Here,
All right, that's good. All right,
here,
okay.
here you go.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm so sorry, but I changed my mind.
Well, no, I just try some. It's okay.
No, 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 no,
You
no.
can have.
I changed my mind.
Why? What's
I,
wrong with my food?
mm,
This is.
I don't eat.
These
I
are
don't
made
eat.
from plant-based plants.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't eat, food from plant-based, whatever it is, Bruce. It's just you who eats that kind of stuff. You know that? Like, are you an animal or something like that? Like,
Yes,
like,
I'm a human animal, Alan.
yeah.
I'm a human animal, Alan. But it's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Not judging.
Yeah, cool. You eat yours, I'll eat mine.
If you must. Yours is not
What?
disgusting. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
I know.
disgusting. It's not.
Mine is not disgusting, but yours. Look at you, look at it. Oh my
That
goodness, look at
somebody
the
had to
hair.
shave the skin off of a pig in order for yours to exist. But it's okay. Ooh, magnolias. Ooh, organic.
I'm
Gosh.
sorry. I'm sorry if they have to shave the skin just for me to eat them. How about you? Does your food taste better, Bruce?
My food tastes absolutely horrible. I want to throw up when I eat my food. That's how you know it's good for you. Bam. You're welcome. Who's up? There you go.
Arr! I can't. Arr! Dad, I can't be a pirate.
Son, everybody in his family, every male and female in his family, going back 5 generations, have been pirates. Not actual pirates, but
My
Pri-
I can't get it right. Arr, arr.
Let's just stop. Just stop. Okay? Oh, man, you're a disappointment.
I,
You're a disappointment. I gave you a parrot when you were a little kid.
I know.
Flew
I
away.
know.
It flew away. It flew. You lost the parrot.
I just wanted them to be free, right?
It wasn't free. It was expensive. Okay?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
wasn't it good
I,
enough that they would just flock around and call me loser all day? Loser,
no.
loser, loser.
No. No. I needed another pirate. We needed more pirates. Your mother was a hell of a pirate. Your grandfather was a hell of a pirate. Your great-grandfather was a pirate.
Well, if he didn't
Oh,
walk off the plank, if you know what I mean. He just didn't walk off that plank. I would have had a brother.
listen, matey.
Yes, first Captain
You,
Daddy.
you're never gonna be a pirate. It's just not happening.
Not
I
even
mean,
like first mate. Not even
I
like a.
mean, shiver me timbers. It's not gonna work,
Not,
and I'm gonna have to put you in a longboat and cast you off into the middle of the ocean, metaphorically speaking.
I can't be landlocked. I just can't be landlocked.
Son,
Come
if I were
on, just
you, I wouldn't even think about being a pirate again. I'd get rid of the eye patch. I'll cancel the whole wooden leg thing.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
may have to be I don't know, a teacher or a.
What about like a sea cruise entertainer? Like I can, start dancing and
Your
you know.
great grandfather down in Davy Jones' locker is rolling around in his watery grave right now, hearing you say that.
But I've got good feet. I could dance like the rest of them, and I could take all you can eat buffet for months. Like no diarrhea. I don't get seasick. You're gonna be proud of me.
I hope so, matey. I hope so.
I'm gonna be the best Tom Jones entertainer out there singing "What's Up, Pussycat." If you
Ye-
want,
well, yo ho ho.
"What's Up, Pussycat," my new life. I'll find my.
Yeah, you're making me want to fall on my own saber right now, son. Gotta go
Yeah,
eat some pieces of eight. What did we do right?
I hope I hope you love me for who I am as a person who loves 60s and 50s music.
It's
Enough
it's
of your
not that I
shit.
it's not that I love you for who you are. It's that I hate you for who you're not. Okay, move up. There we go. So, when they give you a coloring book, do you have to color all the pages?
Yeah, you
Oh,
need to.
God. They gave me a coloring book.
That's awesome.
It's not awesome. It's like 80 pages. I counted them. I'm gonna run out of blue. There's nothing but sky.
I have other colors. You can borrow mine.
But don't you have a coloring book? So, you don't have a coloring book, but you have crayons?
Yeah.
How does that even work? I mean, what do you do with
I
them?
don't, I don't know. It was a present for me.
They
Before
gave
my
you crayons without giving you a coloring book?
Yeah. I was given a coloring book, then my parents died. Then
Oh,
they promised to give me another present by Christmas, but they didn't make it up to Christmas.
I guess I should just be happy that my parents didn't die. But I
Yeah.
don't know if I could color everything. I mean, what color is a rhinoceros? I don't see anything in there that's that color. But I don't know. This is a lot of work.
I
This is
think we could color the head another color, then the arms another color.
this is
It's
too
like,
much. Too much. It's too much.
or we could share.
No, this is my burden. This is my cross to bear. This is my burden. I've got to color this whole book. They gave me another book with dots, with numbers, and I have to connect them. I'm going to be doing this all winter.
I could share so that it would not be hard.
Would you really do that for me? Would you connect my dots?
Course, of course. Where's that coloring book? Come on.
Well, it's here.
Okay.
It's mostly circus stuff.
Here's the crayons.
Thank you.
Ha. Fair share.
Okay. Burnt umber? What the hell is burnt umber?
I think it's
I,
like the
I quit.
color of.
No, I quit. I'm not coloring these. I'm not coloring this.
So what are you going to
I'm
do
gonna
then?
throw it in the fireplace.
No,
Yes!
no, no.
Yes!
If you're going to throw that, give it to me instead.
I like you. I wouldn't do that to you. This is a lifelong project, and when you're done, what have you got? Badly drawn pictures of stupid looking animals. It's ridiculous.
But I like it.
Here,
Can I have it?
here. Take the coloring book. Good luck.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I feel a weight just lifted off of my shoulders.
It's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, you say that now. Who's up? Let's go.
Just don't move.
Why?
There.
Is there a bug? Is there a bug?
No,
Is there
it's
a-
your face.
There's a bug on my face? There's a bug on my
This is
face.
The first, yeah, I think it's a mole.
What?
It's your mole.
A mole isn't a bug. A mole's an animal.
No, mole?
Yeah, a mole. I know. It's an animal.
This black dot on your face, that's a mole.
Oh,
Ah,
that.
that. Oh, that face.
That. Oh,
Don't
that.
move, don't move.
This.
Don't move. There. This is the first time I see pain on your face. It's rare.
Pain is rare?
You having pain. It makes you human.
Steve, you're the only person who really sees me.
Yeah. I think I could give it a title if this was a painting.
Let's pretend it's a painting that talks.
The decline of the talking swell-headed brother. There! Pain!
The decline of the talking swell-headed brother?
You never knew that you were swell-headed to us?
You know, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
It's nice to paint a loser, finally.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
do this. Do this. Loser. Loser.
Oh. I was wondering what people were always doing that for. Oh.
What did you think it was?
I didn't know. I thought they meant it was 3 o'clock.
Huh. Like love.
Like 3 o'clock.
Well, at least
So
all of
I'm
us
an
will be
actual-
happy you're a loser.
So I'm a swell-headed loser?
Yeah. The
Okay.
fall of you.
Fall? Ha. I'm going into politics, baby. I'm going into politics.
Oh, good. At least now you have a human heart.
A swell-headed loser. That's going to be my campaign slogan.
The loser with a heart. Who can
That's right.
feel now. Vote for L.
Vote for L. Go to L.
There, that pain, keep that.
I love it. Thanks, man.
I'll vote for you.
Thanks. You're the best. You're up.
So tell me what happened. You went back in time.
Yes. But only 4.5 minutes.
How did that happen? What'd you feel?
Well, the first thing I felt was, wow, I wish I had a cup of tea right now that I didn't have to wait for. So I went back 4.5 minutes, and now I have a cup of tea. So
What kind of tea?
lapsang sushang.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the past was very familiar. I mean, basically, I just kind of boiled the water and put the bag in the cup, and
Well, it should be familiar.
Yeah.
You've been there. That's why it's called the past.
yeah. Funny thing though, I wasn't there when I went back, but
Y-
maybe I was somewhere else, which is probably why I didn't have the tea the first time.
You think you went back to another past? Did you go to
I went back to a past that has tea, so that's good. But I'm here now.
Was
You're
there
here.
a past?
What?
Was there a past without tea?
I don't know.
Tea never existed in a certain
I don't know.
past.
I don't know. I'm a time traveler, but mostly I just like tea. But I forget to make it. So,
More than coffee. You like tea more than coffee.
well, I like coffee, but I would have to go back in time, like 8 minutes or so, to get a cup of coffee because it takes longer to make it. I don't know if I want to go that far back. I'll just make the coffee now and wait.
It's interesting. That is mind blowing. Going back in time. Actually, you
It is. You want a sandwich?
back in time.
No, now. You want a sandwich now? I can go back.
We're
and
talking
get one,
about
and we can have it now.
the present.
I know,
pre-
but I can go back,
Present.
and
a present
by the
sandwich.
time I get back in the present, I'll have a sandwich here, like right now.
Yeah, but once that happens, we're talking about the future as we speak.
So you don't want a sandwich? Okay.
A future sandwich
Oh, well, so when you're hungry,
in the future.
well, yeah. I've been to the past. I wasn't hungry there.
Were you hungry? Or you weren't hungry when you went back into the past.
No, I was mostly focused on the tea.
You don't have anything with the tea, just plain tea.
Shit, you're right.
No biscuits or
I gotta go back.
and have some.
I gotta go back. Who's up? You're up.
How's the LASIK?
Oh, I the LASIK.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah,
No,
it's good.
it's good. Okay. I want to get the.
Oh, you should. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
get this. You
No,
should.
I mean-
you should get this. The only problem with LASIK
What?
is that while they're doing it to you,
Hmm.
you can't close your eyes while they do it.
You have to be awake. Huh?
Well, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
when you get a shot, you can close your eyes if you don't like
Yeah.
watching the shot. But
Huh?
when they're doing something to your eye,
Huh?
you can't really turn away.
Oh man.
You have to watch
That
every
must be
bit of
hard.
it. Yeah, I can't unsee LASIK surgery.
Well, that's the thing. When once you're woke, you can't really unsee things anymore, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be dreaming about that. It's
gonna
very.
be hard.
I mean, I see better, but at night, it's just nightmares.
So you see like sacred geometry or yeah.
I see all kinds of. I see stuff. It's great. It's great. I don't have to wear glasses. I just haven't slept.
Oh, so that's why that particular but particular LASIK costs that much.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What, $500,000?
I don't know.
Because you get to see things, all the.
I don't know. I went to Canada and told them I was Canadian, showed them a hockey puck, and so they did it for free
For free?
in Canada.
That's very Canadian.
It is Canadian. It's very yeah.
It's very Canadian.
Yeah.
I think I should go there too. Do you think they can
Do you have
give
a
me
puck?
something else? Like,
Do you have a puck? Stick?
yeah, but it's mine. I mean,
Okay. I would go to Canada, but didn't
yeah,
you?
but I'm
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks, so I'm Anaheim. So
Oh,
Anaheim.
that's going to probably be the most expensive LASIK in the world, right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
just
Okay, then.
sleep beforehand, because you will have horrible nightmares, and it will be a pit of hell for the rest of your life after that. But wow, 2020.
I mean, it's not a nightmare. I mean, I've seen everything.
Well, now
Isn't
you'll
that
see it.
subjective?
Now you'll see it better. Who's up? Have we done it? Have we gone through the whole? Yes, we have. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So let's go. You keep winding up here. Let's go through here and just say a thing like we do.
Oops. Yeah, I realized that I've practiced spontaneity, but I'm really bad with names. That's me in real life too.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
bad with names.
I am too. I have to repeat people's names over and over.
Yeah, so that takes
I
practice also.
I got a job years ago at a new place, and office and all that. And every time somebody would introduce me to someone, I'd say, "Hang on a second." I'd run back to my desk and write their name down. So I just kept running back and forth because I was not going to remember it. Don, what do you got?
What do I got? I don't know. I liked that when you and I did that thing that we kind of came up with the internal at the last.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it was going, and that's where it went.
Yeah, cool. Elsie, what do you got?
I'm very interested with that approach when more of that improv acting kind of thing, and
Yeah.
I'm very interested with that. And I also I've been noticing that you can do improv with just having a decent conversation, with not going too crazy, and it's still funny, it's still entertaining. So that's
Yeah, what I'm always telling students is that there's only one funny thing in the universe, and that's humans. Nothing else is funny. Everything else that you think is funny because it relates to humans in some way. And if you think a cat is funny, it's because it acts like a human or whatever. So if you don't need to go any farther, you can, but you don't need to really go any farther than just basic human stuff, and just you don't have to be a complete concave mirror. You can be a slightly twisted funhouse mirror. You don't have to go too far. Lilith, what do you got?
Oh, the use of facial expressions, because I was watching Byron. Oh, it works.
Yes, yeah,
Sometimes we forget, but oh yes, facial
Yes.
expressions.
especially online,
Hmm.
because that's
Nice to
basically
meet you, Byron.
because that's all you got. Yeah, cool. Vincent, what do you got?
Well, I'm happy to meet new people here in this little online circuit, other Filipinos as well. Okay, there are other people who are addictive pro that I haven't seen. So it's good to meet new people, and also a new format other than Zoom. Yeah, so like Lilith said, because it really focuses on your face, so it's another kind of improv. So the camera here, you need to be familiar with how this this website focuses on your face compared to Zoom. Zoom
Yes.
has like a wider. This is more intense.
Yes,
So it's another way.
yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, see, yeah, it does.
You have a mole.
Byron, what have you got?
Um, what I've learned or what I tried to do earlier with the scene was actually about agreement and disagreement. Because I like how it will go to the towards the end. Because we don't know what will happen, right? So
Right.
it's the moment and the specific, because you mentioned last time the specific, what's that? The specificities. Is that
Hmm.
correct? So
Um,
like an object, so you have
yeah.
to, yeah, be specific. So you have to, like, what are you eating? What am I eating? And then, from there you keep on going back, and then the repetitiveness, so that the topic will be clear to the audience, the repetition.
Yep.
And as much as possible, from what I've learned from last time, I really wanted to try, like, put the overlap, and then the the softness, then the loudness, something like that. But then as it goes along, like, okay, so here we are. So just, be in the moment, I guess, and be present,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It's amazing how hard that is for some people to do. I don't mean us, but it is. It's easy to say that to people, but most people can't do it. And most of the people I know, I've met in my life, who talk about mindfulness are the least mindful people I've ever met. Uh, Whatever that means to anybody, it's like, really, you're teaching me what mindfulness? Really? That's like Gandhi giving me health tips. Um, okay, Joy, what do you got?
Sorry. May I add something as
Yeah,
well?
sure. Yeah.
Like with Vincent, when I had a scene with Vincent, like, how am I going to connect, or how was I able to connect, like, the painting and the frustration from Starbucks Planet, something like, oh my goodness, out of nowhere, what's that? And then, just keep on going, like, okay. But my question is it okay in improv to disagree? Because just the basics from
Yes.
improv is to agree, correct?
Well,
But
no.
I
That's what
love,
they say. What they say is yes and. Um,
yes.
that's kind of like last century thinking. The only thing you need to agree on is reality. So if we're in a scene together, and I have us in the International Space Station, and I say I'm gonna call my wife Janet now, you don't have to say we're not at the International Space Station. I'm your wife, and my name is Rosalie. That is not. That's the kind of disagreement that you can't do. We've got to agree on what's real. Other than that, you don't have to agree with anything. If I tell you to go over and jump off a cliff, you don't have to jump off the cliff. You have to agree that there's a cliff, but you can't. You don't have to do anything. You got your own stuff, and you can justify why you're not doing it, if you want. But no, that agreement stuff, that it's necessary sometimes in short form, where you got to get things done quickly. Somebody had an idea, and you're just there to help their idea, because there's only going to be 30 seconds and you got to go. And so you can't really, you want to say, okay, good, whatever you say. But in long form or in scenic stuff, no, you don't need to agree at all. That's old fashioned. And yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Joy, what do you got? Let me try to unmute. Oh, there you go. Joy?
I got I got the importance of connection in every relationship to further the like storytelling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all there actually is. I mean, cleverness without connection
And
in improv is better than
and
is not as good as connection without cleverness. But go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you were done. What else you got?
She's lagging.
She's lagging. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait. What else you got, Joy? Okay.
In the character that we played, I felt I was having a crush on the character that you have, but I was not acknowledging. And it made me realize that what if I had that choice to follow that route? What will the ending, like you reveal that you like the character, my character. What if I replied to it? What would be the ending, like that?
Well, good point. Here. Gosh, I
I
never
was
met
not
anyone.
even out. Yeah.
I've never met anyone as nice as you. I think it's nice when people are nice. I think nice people should be around other nice people. And you know what? Sometimes just say it. Will you go out with me? You know? Sometimes just get to it. Just say the thing. Be obvious. Not all the time, but it's in improv. You often don't know how much time you have. So this happens, and it's like, we're getting there. Just about to get there. Lights out. Well, your scene's over. So sometimes just say it. Just say the thing, and which will boost you into another orbit immediately, and then you go from there. Wherever it goes, it's going to be good. So it's fine. It's going to shock the other person a little bit, and that's good. That's all I've got. So have a good thing, whatever your thing is, and
Thank you again.
thank you.
Thank you again. Thanks again.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.